going to look at using Todaysmeet to formatively assess in your classroom, as well as access the back channel in your classroom. So when you have labs and you're doing multiple things in your classroom, you're able to get some questions answered and have them projected up at the front. So the first thing you need to do is go to todaysmeet.com. And the first thing that you see is this page right here. You name your room, and it gives you the URL of that room down here below. And then you set it to delete your room in a certain amount of time. So for right now, I'm just going to create one that's for 2 hours. And I'm going to name my room and see if it's available. Renee, for right now. It'll give you a green check mark right here if that room name is available. And all you do is go in and click create your room. And up here you can see here's the URL to your room. You could highlight and copy this and email it to people, or you could just post this up on your projector for students to be able to access. But they go to this website. It's basically todaysmeet.com and then whatever you named your room, and they'll be able to go to that room to log on. So I would just basically, or a student would put their name in. So I'm going to put what I would have them, use their first and last name so that you know who it is that's typing, and then click join. And if you have labs and things that are going on and they have a question, a lot of times you answer the same question multiple times within a day. And so this might be a way that you could answer it and it could be posted back on the board, or another student could say, hey, she's already answered that, and explain what the answer is for any of those kind of procedural questions. Or you can use it to you could have it projected up in your room. I could set it to the projector settings, and maybe you pose a question and you have students working in pairs and they answer their question here. So I'm going to just write some things here. Hello. And then they click Renee, or click say, and it'll be posted up there. So if you wanted it streaming for your projector, that's how it would stream, and you would have multiple things as students submitted different things that they were writing. But you can see that it says who it came from right here, and you can always go back to full view. So you could use this several different ways. You could just have it to where you're doing some formative assessment in your class and you've done some discussion about some things, or the students have been exploring some science phenomena in your classroom, and you want to have them turn to the partner and think about a certain question and write the response and then post it. You could have it going on that way, or you could use it to access the back channel questions and things that are going on in your class that you may not necessarily be aware of because you're walking around the stations facilitating. So it's very easy to use. Again, that's all you would do is give students this URL. You could highlight it. I just pushed Control-C to copy it. And let's say if I did another page up here, if we connected, they would just basically put in that URL, and there it goes. It gives them access straight into it, and they would put in what their name is and join, and they could write in their messages there as well. So that's it.